Dropping that knowledge on you.
I could not make this shit up.
With Kev Nash.
Oh, Hercules.
DJ Killer Kid.
Boss.
And Dizzle.
Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
The Inside. Real deal, straight up.
Are you crazy?
Hottest stories from the world of hip-hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the big boss, Rick Ross.
What up? It's your boy, Young Jeezy. This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash, DJ Killer Kev, and Dizzle.
You Can Make This Up podcast, DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
And shouts to our brother Kev Nash. We are the You Can Make This Up podcast, episode 467.
Yeah.
My brother, how you doing? How was your week?
Good, man. Real chill. Still, well, I had to work today, but other than that, I've been off. I'm off the next few days to bring in the new year and then back to the grind, man. I like to save most of my time off for like the fourth quarter holiday season, just kind of recharge me for the new year. So back to the grind, man. I'm sure you already know how it goes. Top of the year, you just set those monetary goals, set your goals for the year. So I try not to take too much time off.
Yeah.
Wife's birthday coming up, so just spent a lot of money on the holidays, and her birthday's kind of mixed within that. So just got to get to it.
How was little man's Christmas?
Oh shoot, we haven't. This is the episode after Christmas, I guess, right? Is that right? Damn,
Yeah.
We've been. It's been solid. He got a lot of gifts. Honestly, a lot of toy cars.
Yeah.
He real big with Hot Wheels, so we got him some. I got him some like construction cars. He like his excavator and the dump truck and stuff like that. So cheap toys, which I'm happy for.
Nice.
And then my parents ended up pretty much getting them the same stuff. So he got hella Hot Wheels. He got this big Hot Wheels container that holds the Hot Wheels. It holds like 100 cars. So that was good to have because they all scattered around the house.
Yeah.
Damn near fell down the stairs again because the damn dump truck at the top of the stairs.
Can't have no more dislocated shoulders, Dizzle.
No, not. But now it's been solid. Now it's time to take down all these Christmas decorations and all these lights and trees are still up. I don't know how long that's gonna be.
My shit's still up too. My tree's staring me in the face right now. The kids put it up. The kids can take it down. So.
Yeah. What else happened? Nothing much, man. Just did my year-end wrap-up with real estate. My goal for real estate is usually about 4 transactions a year, and it was real. I'll be honest, it was slow this year. I ended up in December getting 2 transactions to reach 4 for the year, but all in all, it was a good year overall. Always solid when I can reach those goals because that's kind of icing on the cake. Fingers crossed for your boy, man. I got an interview next week at the main gig too, so I'm trying to work on a promotion there. Just like I said, get to it, man. 2026
level up
for sure, man. So yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, congrats.
What about your week?
I saw your real estate post. Congrats on that. That's dope.
Appreciate it.
I had a pretty good week, man. It was Christmas week. Yay! Christmas week is right. Everybody enjoys Christmas, man. It was good all in all. I'm not working like I want to be, so it wasn't the Christmas that I wanted to do, but it still was a Christmas. Kids got their gifts. The main gift that everybody asked for was accommodated, so everybody was happy. My oldest right now is down in Magic Kingdom at Disneyland with the Northmont Marching Band performing down there today. So she got a bunch of money for her trip, and then my middle child she'd be on her Miles Turner shit. She liked the $100, $500, $1,000 Lego sets.
Yeah.
So she got a nice good Lego set, and then my youngest got the iPad she wanted. So everybody cool. Good Christmas. I had some interviews this week. One yesterday, one tomorrow. So hoping to step into the new year with some new income and new beginnings, like you said, trying to get it back on track.
For sure.
Booked a 2027 Gatlinburg wedding this past week, so that's gonna be dope. Those are always fun when you get to go on the road, take the show on the road. So
2027. You gotta put
yeah,
that on your
man.
calendar now, or I forget.
Oh, it's gonna suck when they pay this deposit and pay it off in 2026, and then I gotta go to
Yeah,
Gatlinburg in May on my own ticket. So that's what usually happens. But nah, man, it's dope to get those requests and people want you to come and do their wedding, no matter where it is. Killer pulling up. So
yeah.
was good week for that, and then just like you said, getting ready to have a little New Year's shindig, probably New Year's Day. My boys come over. We always put together something on the spread on the food and just bring in the New Year's, probably with the beans and the pork and all the New Year's trimmings. So
Nice.
that's about it though. That was my week.
Shoot, man. Let's get into the sports topics. We got a handful of things to get into. You want to cover sports?
Yeah. So let's hop into it. We're a little late on it, but we're gonna get to the NBA Christmas games. Did you watch NBA? Christmas was a great day for sports. We had football and basketball. Did you
I did. I jumped back and forth from Netflix. I did watch some football, but I had to tap into the OKC game, man.
yeah.
Definitely got to check out the Spurs. I'm feeling like Wemby is like once LeBron goes ahead and retire, I feel like I'm gonna be a Wemby fan, man. I was
Yeah.
looking at tickets for the Pistons and Spurs later this year. But I definitely tapped into that game, man. Shout outs to the Spurs getting it done, knocking out the champs for the
Yeah.
third time in a row, man. Damn near sweeping
They got
OKC on the season.
they got OKC's number for sure. That was a great game. The Knicks Cavaliers game was good. Knicks came
That was a
back
good
and
one.
pulled that out. Warriors and Mavericks was good. I didn't watch too much of the Rockets and Lakers game.
Oh
But
God. I turned
yeah,
that shit right on off, man.
yeah,
You
I
can
did
already
too.
see what the Lakers vibes is in the first quarter. You can see how they're gonna
Yep,
play for the rest of the game. So I watched
exactly.
probably the first half of that, cut it right on off. Lakers
Yeah,
is so fucking up and down, man. I be feeling like they good enough to go all the way, and some days I feel like they're damn near a playing team, just about an
yeah.
effort, man.
Now the NBA did a really good job. I think they do a much better job than the NFL with putting together impact days on popular, holidays or popular days where cats want to watch sports. They always put together a nice lineup. So I enjoyed it. Also, in some NBA talk, Draymond Green went to the locker room after a heated exchange with Steve Kerr last week, and the Warriors immediately went on a 41-18 run. And after subbing him out the game, man, is Draymond a problem in Golden State? Is it time to let that shit go and rebuild this whole ship? Like, what we doing in Golden State, man?
Man, I mean, Draymond is gonna be Draymond. I think he definitely has been their engine
Mm-hmm.
for their entire run. It comes with it, man. You just gotta know that it's coming with that. I wouldn't say that he's an issue because he still produces defensively. He still is kind of the engine on offense. Like he still do his thing. So you just gotta figure it out. You just gotta figure
Yeah,
it out. Draymond is Draymond, so you gotta take the good with the bad and the ugly.
absolutely. He's one of the best rebounding power forwards of all time, one of the best passing power forwards of all time. But he's given the NBA $1 million in fines and suspensions as well. So,
And hey, that intense exchange could have, sparked a fire in them. You can't act
mhm,
like it may not have. I mean, I don't know
yeah,
what they was really arguing about, but could have been needed.
yeah. So we'll see what happens with Golden State moving forward. I think it's going to be either a bunch of moving around players that we'll talk about here in a little bit that are up on the trading blocks, and I think it's time to shake that ship. So moving on, former NBA star Sebastian Telfair has finished his prison sentence and is heading back home after a 6-month bid. He was recently in prison for violating probation from a federal health care fraud conviction. failing to complete required community service and report to his probation officer, leading a judge to impose a 6-month sentence. I don't know if you saw the little promo. Everybody do documentaries now when they famous and go to jail. But I remember seeing a Sebastian Telfair like riding in the I call them the Beyonce Mercedes vans and the T.I. Family Hustle van, and trying to apologize for his wrongs and crying, and then I see him home and ready to celebrate Christmas. So shout to Sebastian Telfair for doing his time and getting home.
Yeah, he was locked up with Diddy too, so he gave us a quick Diddy update. Said that Diddy gonna be Diddy wherever he at. He's still doing take that. He's still doing his thing.
He is. So yeah, he did give us the Diddy update. That was pretty funny. Speaking about NBA, man, Los Angeles Lakers guard Austin Reeves has been diagnosed with a grade 2 left gastromeniscus strain. It will be reevaluated in 4 weeks. So one of the dogs for LA, one of their quote unquote big threes. It shows when important people go out, because the basketball LA playing right now is piss poor. LeBron always shows up for his birthday. They say he averaged 22 on his birthday, so we'll see today. Shouts to LeBron for his birthday. But I think the Lakers, man, they gotta figure it out and figure it out quick, because they are there some days and other days they not, and that ain't no playoff atmosphere basketball. So
yeah, right now they are 20-10, 5-5 in their last 10 games. Austin Reeves being out for the next 4 weeks is not looking hopeful. When you're looking at a 41-year-old to try to have to step up and be one of the premier guys. LeBron still look good, but I just can't feel like I can rely on him night in and night out to give that effort, which is what they need, man. So Lakers is probably gonna be in that mid-tier teams, like that 5-6 slot, fighting to just not get in the play-in, fighting for that playoff spot.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at it.
I think LeBron figures it out, man. They got a good core there. They've made some adjustments that I like, and I think they got a shot at it. So,
and Luka gaining weight, man. He don't look like how he looked in that Men's Health magazine. He was a little slim then. He ain't looking like that no more right now.
It looked like the angle change from here to here. You know what I'm saying? Like had a little. Maybe he got angled on the magazine, because he's putting that weight right back.
Yeah.
Also in the NBA, man, all signs are pointing towards Atlanta Hawks star Trae Young will be moving on ahead of the February 5th trade deadline with his team. The team indicated that they're looking for an exit ramp for the Hawks point guard. So we said it's going to be some moves and shakes, some big names. It always happens. Where's Trae Young's next home, man? Because it's not like it's not LA. Where does Trae City?
Shoot.
You know where I think he might go, man? Well, where I would like to see him go.
Where's that?
One place, of course, would be Cleveland, but we gotta give up a whole bunch, because I don't like the Garland Mitchell thing. It ain't working out for me. I would like to see that, but I think ultimately, he should go somewhere like Pacers. Somewhere that got a squad that just need a little extra point guard push. I wouldn't go to the Clippers; they already kind of point guard heavy. But I like him staying on the East, man, doing somewhere in the East.
Yeah, I'm looking right now, man. Sacramento is always a team that makes moves around the deadline. They 8-24 right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if they shook some things up. They need a point guard. Miami is always in the conversations. They don't make a lot of moves, but I wouldn't be surprised if he stay in the East and do like a Miami or Orlando. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of shaking up this trade deadline. You talk about Giannis and them on the outside of the play-in right now. They probably gonna be making moves. LaMelo, like you got a whole lot of these superstar caliber names, Trae Young included, that's probably gonna be on the move.
Yeah. We're going to find out here before February 5th trade deadline for sure. We had a couple incidents last week in the NBA, man. First, let's talk about this
Yeah.
Jose Alvarado and Mark
Yeah.
Williams. This had Major League Baseball, Cleveland Indians all over it because Alvarado is a good guy. At best. Mark Williams is knocking on 7 foot, 6'9", 6'10". And they had a little exchange where they was in each other's face. Alvarado wasn't having it, kind of pulled the jersey, punches thrown. I saw fucking what's that game? The game where you pop the shit at the carnivals. That's kind of how
Whack-a-mole.
whack-a-mole, yeah. Mark Williams whack-a-mole Alvarado afterwards. So, did you see that fight? And did they ever say what the suspensions were? Because I didn't see that.
Shit, man. I definitely caught the fight. Mark Williams sitting at 7'1", Jose Alvarado at 6 foot. Shout outs to Jose Alvarado, man. Getting him a clean one. I don't think that they say what the suspension was. They both got ejected, of course. Suspended 1 game for Mark Williams and then 2 for Jose Alvarado, man. But I think it was worth it, man. Sometimes you gotta, all that pushing and shoving, you like to see that in the league just a little bit, man.
Yeah.
Especially like that.
Exactly. Especially when you get the real, like more than just I know my teammates are coming, so I don't have to throw no blow punches, but actually like bitch, like those be the ones. And then we also had during the Bulls and Milwaukee Bucks game, Milwaukee's up a good 10, 12 points, wrapping up the game. Giannis takes off for one of his Giannis dunks. Kind of got heated about that. I get that in certain situations, but every game does not call for that. Like sometimes players just want to, get that last little dunk off. You already lost. I don't get why losing by 13 or 15 or 11 makes you have an attitude. Like you already got your ass beat. Man wanted to get one more dunk off. I get it. But playoff basketball. Defense. Exactly. Playoff basketball, I understand a little bit more. I got to see you for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 more games. But regular seasons, I don't be getting it. But the Bulls wasn't liking it. What's your thoughts on those type of moments?
Man, if you don't want them to score, play some defense, man. Ain't nothing stopping you from foul. You could have fouled them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or you could have played enough defense to win the game. I'm a fan of, playing from whistle to whistle. Giannis is right though. He was in the post-game press conference just saying like, yo, we not in a position to take it easy on nobody. It's a fight. It's a do or die league. They on the outside looking in, so they really is fighting for their lives right now. I'm a fan.
Yep. So we got a lot more NBA season to go, so I'm sure we'll have plenty more moments to share. Moving on to some NFL talk, because we got a lot of NFL talk too. Week 16 or 17, I think it's 17 just passed. Steelers and Browns played. Browns got it done versus the Steelers. That was a shocker to me. I didn't see that one coming. Looked like the Steelers were a little bit more focused on Aaron Rodgers not getting sacked by Garrett, trying to get the sack record than they were winning. A couple weird plays on the defense where defenders were like ducking out of the way instead of like defending the ball. So I'm gonna get all this off since Kev ain't here to defend his Steelers. So they didn't look too good, but they're in a play-in next week with the Ravens. Winner take all for the chance to get to the playoffs. Bengals and Arizona Cardinals played. Bengals got it done against Arizona. Offense has always had it in them when Burrow's out there. Defense, but they got it done against Arizona. And then Ravens and Packers. Ravens got it done against Green Bay.
So, a couple things. For one, I think Kev's prediction was that the Steelers squeak in the playoffs and then lose in the first round, if I'm not mistaken. That was his preseason pick. So, it looks like that's going to be the case. But like you said, they got a dogfight with the Ravens, who are still alive, man. The Browns really kept them in the hunt for things. So, next week is going to be a good one to watch. Probably one of the only games that matters.
There's a couple. There's like 3 games I think that matter for whether it be seeding or making the playoffs. So I think we got I know we got. Let me go to it. I know Saturday we have Panthers and Buccaneers. Seattle and 49ers. That's the one. Seattle and 49ers
Okay.
for their division Saturday night. And then there's one more. Maybe it is the Carolina and the Tampa Bay one that's playing for their division as well. So.
Yeah. And then I want to ask you, man, Bengals, they getting the dub, but why is Joe Burrow out there? Are you someone that's like, go ahead, play it out there, get them extra reps with the team? Like, what's the purpose of him playing these last games?
Only thing I can think of is he missed a lot of time this year, so he wants to be out there, and he is the franchise. But when you're out of it, I'm more of a fan of, man, let's shut this shit down. Who cares if we're 6-10 versus 4-12? Every win puts us farther back for a draft pick that we desperately need. So I'm more of a fan of, if it's over, it's over. Get it over with. But for the fantasy football and all those things that happen for betting purposes, I'm here for it. But not for
Bet
nothing.
the under.
Not,
Shit.
yeah, not for the actual team support. I'd rather see them shut it down.
Yeah.
NFL upheld DK Metcalf's 2-game suspension. He will now miss Pittsburgh's final 2 games. He missed Cleveland and he'll miss Baltimore. Now there is some mixed reports. Metcalf lost $555,000 in salary. That is not mixed report. That is a guarantee. But he had $45 million in guarantee that was voided. I did see a report yesterday where they decided not to void that guaranteed money, so he is still up for that guaranteed money throughout his contract. But big issue with players and fan involvement. The NFL has a 0 tolerance policy. The fans are gonna say the shit to get you riled up. You have to know that. But he went over there and talked to that man T-shirt to face, and then let him go with a little jab to the chin on the way out.
Man. So, you gotta just think when you doing that type of shit, man. Yeah. I know Russell Westbrook gets a lot of flack for snitching on the fans and having them thrown out, but I would much rather that than you go and yoke up a fan, throw a punch, and now you losing out on games. You're losing out on potentially millions of dollars off of something that you probably go through every game. Like, we know it's wrong, but I would just hope that they can react a little bit better, more composed, and just get them thrown out if that's an option.
That's the part that I'll be on, because these are professional athletes. So you have to think that every practice, every game, the amount of shit talking and things that are said from player to player have to be, astronomical. So the little fan shit should be expected. But everybody got to be standing on their 2 feet and got to be this and that. And, man, you like you said, you risking a lot for that fan who know you're going to have to risk a lot to come see him. So, it's just.
And that's what the fan want. You
exactly
giving them a payday. This is why they are trolling as hard as they is. This is why they saying the racist shit, the shit about your family. They want you to cross that line, because now the dude is doing interviews. He's denying all allegations of what he said, but it's like, I'm not trying to hear that from dude. But it's something that is every game. I know players are going through this. Just wish they would make more conscious decisions.
Exactly. Let's get into Killer Bet, sponsored by Shaw Smoke, Cushion the Morning, streaming everywhere. This edition of Sports Bets today is going to be for the bowl games tomorrow. We are going to have how many games tomorrow? I think 3. Tomorrow at 7:30, Ohio State and Miami. We got 1 tomorrow, and then we got 3 on Thursday.
Okay.
So I'm taking Ohio State over Miami money line. I am taking Oregon money line over Texas Tech, and I'm also taking the over 51.5 in that game. I think that game is a shootout. Indiana, Alabama. I'm taking Indiana -7. And for the Ole Miss and Georgia game, I am taking the over 55.5. So those 4 bets with $2 will win you 30.
Whole State, man, should be a good one. I'm a fan of the scheduling, having that bring in the new year.
Hell yeah.
Definitely gonna get some snacks popping. Watch the game, man. Should be a good one.
Yeah. And other sports news, man, 5-time major champion Brooks Koepka is stepping away from Live Golf effective immediately. For all my golf junkies out there, the reports are saying that Brooks was wanting to. He's big on his family time. Anyone that follows golf on a serious level knows that Brooks Koepka, when on the PGA Tour, played in very few of what I call the bullshit events. The State Farm this, the Shriners this, the whatever small tournaments, because they focus on those big bag majors, the big tournaments, and that's kind of how Brooks kind of did his career. He's big on family time. It was reported earlier this year that his wife had a miscarriage, so that added a little more sauce to the wanting to be home with family. And Liv has some pretty strenuous international travel requirements with their product. So I think all that combined, he wanted to step away from that. Now the big debate is, what are the rules like for players that go to Live, don't like Live, leave Live, and want to come back to the PGA Tour? So that's kind of where we're at now with figuring out what that's going to look like, how that's going to go. But they're not going to let a star like Brooks Koepka sit on the couch. So
that's all I was about to say.
They're gonna figure that out. So,
man, career earnings. I just googled, man, where he at? Career earnings upwards of 97 million. So yeah, if you want to take some time off, bro, go ahead, man. More than money sitting chilling in the bank right now.
Exactly. A couple more sports before we wrap up sports. The United Football League announced that Ohio State Buckeye football legend Ted Ginn Jr. has been named head football coach of the Columbus Aviators. So yeah, that's a pretty good. That name, and every time I think about that name, it always reminds me, because that generation was a little younger than me. I want to say that was class of 07 range. I had a classmate, little brother named Zach Logan. Him and Ted Ginn had a hell of a senior year competing in both football, track and field. They ran like they were either 1 and 2 all year long throughout the tournaments and meets. But for Ted Ginn to be at a space of coaching now just sounds crazy to me, because I remember Ted Ginn as the player, and now he's coaching a new product. So are you going to check out this new product and go see a game or two? I wouldn't mind checking it out.
I mean, I ain't even going to lie. Probably not, but I would. I will say shout out to him, because Ted Ginn was one of the early Ohio State players that I remember being a solid player. Like, I've never been a big college football fan, but I'll always play the video game. So he was one of them ones. Maurice Clarett was back in that time. Like, those were the players I used to fuck with.
That's back in my day when I could play the game and hot route that receiver for that go.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Last thing for sports, man, 7-foot center James Najee, the number 31 overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft, has committed to Baylor. The 21-year-old big man will play the second half of the season and has been granted 4 years of eligibility.
He about to play now? Oh, yes. That's crazy.
That's crazy. I mean, you know what I'm thinking with this, man? I think the NCAA, with this NIL shit and how many players come and go, come just for the bag, they allowing their product to shine on the back end. Like, if y'all want to be 26 years old playing basketball, come on.
Hell yeah.
So I think that's what we're going to have to deal with. Yeah, we're going to have to deal with it on both sides. So it's going to be, there's players that have entered the draft that have gone back to college and getting the full ride at it. So do they get to come back and be a draft pick in 4 years? Yeah. So yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Get that money. I think this is like the 4th or 5th name, if not more, that we've heard in the last few months that are testing those waters out of the eligibility. So, I'm never mad at somebody getting their money, getting their education in the meantime. Like, get to
Yeah.
it.
Yep. Well, that's it for sports. What we got for entertainment, good brother?
Yes, sir. We got a few things, man. The Powerball jackpot has been claimed, man. On Christmas Eve drawing, a ticket was sold in Arkansas where the winner wins $1.8 billion. Now it's really the government that wins the jackpot because
Right.
after taxes, they are taking home 492 million.
That's
So
crazy.
they get less than half. It's still a shit ton of money.
Right.
492 million after taxes and fees.
On Christmas Day, like waking up to that on Christmas.
Man.
And I always enjoy it when it's like one winner from a state like that. Like I don't always want it to be California, Texas, Florida, New York, the big states.
Yeah.
I don't always like it when I do like it when it's like, the factory group of 30 that play and they all get to split something. But it's something about that one person and that it's a small town in Arkansas. And they out there just grind like everybody else. Like they can win something like that is dope, man. So shouts to them.
If you win, are you taking the lump sum or are you doing the increments? Because I saw something where another lady won and she ended up taking like $1,000 a week for the rest of her life. Niggas was in the comments mad.
Right. Now I'm at the age I'm gonna have to get that lump sum because I fuck around and be too excited and plop over and only got $2,000 of my bill. I'll be sick. So I did see like a 20 something, 21, 23, 25-year-old female hit something like that, and she took the annual payments yearly, something like that. Got a little more life to live than I, maybe, but more of the times than not, I'm taking that lump sum, and we're going to have to figure it out with what we got left.
Yeah. Shout outs to them, man. Also, shout outs. Let me get the round of applause going for one of the GOATs, man. Denzel Washington is celebrating his 71st birthday, getting up there.
Man.
Jeez. What's some of your top Denzel movies?
For me, Glory is up there for me. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. Definitely enjoyed his role in that. John Q is another one. My mom was one of those, had the DVD, the Blu-ray. That's one of those ones that we would throw in every couple of months just because she loved that movie. But I did enjoy that. Inside Man, American Gangster. I mean, it's a lot, but I would say for me, Glory, John Q, and I would say Inside Man.
Okay. Well, Kev did send us his top list, and also shout outs to Kev. He's not on the episode, but still laced us with the topics. Like,
oh yeah, that was clutch because they was coming in rapid fire throughout the week, and I'm like, okay, hold it down.
For sure. Appreciate it, Kev. But his top movies, top Denzel movies, he said Training Day, Malcolm X, and Inside Man.
Malcolm X for sure.
One of them ones for sure. For me, I would say Remember the Titans. That was one of the joints I grew up with. Strong Side, like that was a classic for sure. Training Day, got to throw John Q in there. That was a classic. He got game. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Any of these really go for real. Even what's that movie? Flight.
Flight
was a drunk, right? That shit was dope.
Crash. And yes, I was drunk yesterday, the day before.
Yeah, classic, man. Shout outs to the GOAT turning 71. Also, LeBron birthday today. Not too much for LeBron. Let's just give a quick round of applause for the NBA GOAT turning 41, I believe.
Yeah. Also, before I wanted to shout we had a passing. I wanted to get his name.
What's his name?
The guy from The Wire. Yeah. Isaiah Whitlock, the guy known for the He passed away this morning at the age of 71 years old, and we also lost a gospel singer, Richard Smallwood, pioneer in gospel music. So rest in peace.
R.I.P. Man. My dad used to always say shit, so I always thought of him when that happened. He was on this show, Your Honor. I
Yeah,
most recently watched was a good one. When he did
he
his
was on Atlanta
classic
too.
catchphrase. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, doing his thing, man. RIP. Couple more here for entertainment, man. Gmail. Shout outs to them. They are finally letting users change their email addresses after over 20 years, man, giving folks a chance to switch it up because I don't know about you, but I got about 5 email addresses that I use, but the
Yeah,
main email address that I use is my first one, like my
yeah,
classic email that has never changed, got too many numbers on it, some wild shit, but
right. Yeah, I think I had one Ohio mixed. That was my email for a second. Then I had everybody wants me to always questions like the older I get, DJ Killer Kev is not always the best marketable name to put on your flyer for your
right.
gospel, whatever else. So I thought about that when I saw that. Like, man, but I'm too invested, man. It is what it is. You don't have to get this Killer Kev forever.
Yeah, man. What else? I don't know if you saw this, man, but Beyonce, she done came out with some hair cream. She got a hairline, something that supposed to revitalize your follicles. Folks are saying that it's growing their hair back. I might get something from our corners here, man. We're
Yeah,
gonna
I
see,
might need
but
some.
they said, despite only being released only 8 months ago, she becomes the number one prestige hair care line in Ulta Beauty history. Like she's doing some big things. Just became a billionaire, by the
Yeah,
way, and I'm sure this got something to do with it, man.
yeah. Only
Yeah, shout,
8 months, and you the number one line in Ulta Beauty. You know how much money my family alone has spent at Ulta? Thousands of dollars.
and it's
Thousands.
looking like beauty care is like the way to make it happen. You talk about
Yeah.
Kylie becoming a super billionaire off
Hmm.
of her line, Rihanna with Fenty, like they doing their thing, and now Beyonce. So shout
That
out to her
leads to
getting
no
to do
more
it.
music. So y'all Beehive better get it while it's getting good. Because once you cross that billionaire mark and start getting this type of love, that
Yeah,
need and want to do music be far and few between. So,
straight up, straight up. All right, man. That's it for entertainment. We do have some quick hitters to get into. Let me get the round of applause going for
sound like
your
something happened.
champion.
Oh shit!
Gotta get a video game update in, man. Last pod, I had a tough game with Cincinnati, one of the defending champions. Ended up doubling up that same day. Played the guy that always beats me. Like I never win, and ended up sneaking away with the victory.
Stop the
And
run.
I stopped the run. I was on a mission, man. Got the dub against him, and then in the finals, it went up against Kev's brother, also two-time champion in the league. So I
Yeah.
had to literally go through all the champions, but I got my first win for North Texas. Brought the chip back, man. It feels good. Now I can relax. I can rest.
What's
I
that
don't gotta.
recruitment gonna look like? You out of there, or didn't get no offers?
I still didn't get no offers, bro. I don't know what else I gotta do. No, but I still get the same army. That's about it as army. So I'm probably just gonna
Yeah.
stick it out. Right now, my team is like I think 91 overall, and I think we started at like 70, early, low 70, high 68. So we done
This
came
your
this
second one
far.
or first one?
This is my first.
Okay.
Trying to go back to back. Right now, I'm undefeated. I think we're like in week 7 of the new season already. Like the shit is moving,
Hell
and
yeah.
I'm undefeated. So yeah, man. Feels
Congrats.
good. I can literally stop dreaming about it. It's giving me anxiety it shouldn't have, but
I'll make
I'm
sure I
like,
hit the commission up and get your trophy to you.
oh, yep,
You gotta
definitely. I
get your
forgot
trophy.
about that. Need
Gotta
the
get your
trophy
trophy. Yeah. Gotta
for
have
sure.
it.
What else we got, man? Louisiana business owner Graham Walker gives his workers 240 million in bonuses after his
Hmm.
company sells for over 1.7 billion. So each employee gets about 440,000
Did I
on
thought
on the
I thought I read
severance.
something where they have to stay 5 years. to get that. I thought, but regardless, yeah,
Possibly. But yeah, that's a good
if it's
little payout.
hell yeah, if it's now or 5 years, lock me in. That's dope, man. When a company sells for that much money, he could have rolled off into the sunset, took all that shit for himself. But for him to give back to his employees, they must really have gotten him to that number, and he's grateful for that. So that's dope. That's dope.
For sure. A couple more, man. Car payments, man. I've been blessed enough to not have car payments for the last year and some change, but the average new car payment has reached a high, and it is average of $748 a month, while the average used car you paying 532 a month, man. Are you in the car payment business right now, or are you paid up?
I am. I spent most of my adult life without, I would say. I had from 2007 or 8, 9, somewhere in that range until 2019. Had a Honda Pilot that had 300. It made it to 390,000 miles. Didn't have
wheels fall off.
Literally rolled it till the wheels fell off. Somebody pulled up on me and said that my axle was splitting from the frame, or the frame was splitting from the car, and I should park it before I die. So that was the end of that. But had a car payment since 2020. Almost done with it. I'll be done with it next year. But it sucks having it because I sure enjoyed not having it. So
for sure.
That's about right though. That's about right.
Sheesh, yeah. I'm counting my blessings, man.
Yeah.
Last one, man, before we slide. We got New Year's coming up. You mentioned it, man. What's your New Year's plans? What you got on tap?
So first thing that I'm doing is the wife is off work for the next couple of days. I got an interview to knock out tomorrow. We'll probably go to the store, get some things, and then my boys are coming over Thursday morning. We're gonna cook and watch football all day and bring in the new year that way. So I'll be at the house with a few friends and with the fam.
For sure. Yeah, same. Probably sit back, watch some football. Hopefully make it to midnight. I've been going to bed at like 9:30.
I would say the last 2 or 3 New Year's for sure. I have been woken up at like 11:45. Like, come down here. We're about to do New Year's. Like, I have been asleep. Walked in there, Happy New Year, gave the wife a kiss, and went right back to bed. That was me the last couple. So hopefully, like you said, give me a little dad nap in there and actually enjoy it. In our new home, have our first New Year's celebration. Without my oldest. My oldest is in Disney right now, so that's gonna suck not spending a New Year's with your kid because she is turning 18 next year, so it's about to happen. She's about to be out of here.
Man, 2025 though, man, pretty good year for music. Any favorites you want to mention that dropped this year?
I would say for me, 2025, definitely the Clips project is up there as a favorite. Chris Brown has some good stuff this year.
It was a lot of talks like hip hop. We talked about it not being on Billboard top whatever for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I thought this year was like one of the better years, man. You got a lot of folks dropping. I don't know if you checked out Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs is probably one of my favorite albums of the year.
Yeah.
Chance the Rapper came back with some fire. I fucked with his. Offset, I was just re-listening to that this year. That was a good album. A lot of good stuff, man.
See, I more so remember like the singles, like the Tweaker from Jello that had a great run this year. Lotto had some good music this year. Who else is on here that I like? Rob 49, What the Hell? I fuck with that. But yeah, it was a couple. I wasn't deep into I wasn't deep into albums like I should have been, but definitely was checking out the music. So.
For sure. What about movies? Any standout movies? I would say for me, I would say Sinners. Sinners was one that I watched a few different times. I think that kind of took the social media by storm. I don't know if you've seen one with Leo Leonardo DiCaprio. What's it called? One Battle After Another. That shit was pretty fire. Or any watches of 2025? Anything you watch?
I'm not big on, you know me, I'm not the big movie dude. I didn't my wife and kids went and saw everything that was hot, all the hot movies they saw this year. I would say for me, that TV show Task I watched, that was decent.
Okay.
I liked some of the Netflix stuff we had this year with the docs and starting fives and all that kind of stuff, but not really. I didn't get into, you know, Final Destinations and Fantastic Fours and Freaky Fridays. I didn't watch none of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, man. Well, shit, that's all I got, man. Appreciate everybody tuned in. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit the share, like. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. You Can't Make This Up podcast. And be safe for the new year, man. It's gonna be crazy outside. So if you're heading out, make sure you hit that Uber app. No need to drive.
Find you that QR code if you in our Dayton area. They always got it up for the holidays. You can get that free $20 Uber anywhere in Montgomery County. So be safe. Bring in the new year with your family, with your friends the right way, and share and support the You Can't Make This Up podcast in 2026, baby. I'm DJ Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
Kev Nash, and we are the You Cannot Make This Up podcast. Y'all have a good week. Peace.
Peace.